more than just the individual jumping, I like the way the units progress. You know, they're together, they're meeting together, so that fires me up more than anything.
How neck and neck were Caden and Maurice coming out of spring, and where are they now?
About the same. You know, what I like about it is their relationship with each other. You know, they're pushing each other. They meet with each other. Not many times Mo comes and says, I want to get a meeting, and Caden, they come together. They hang out together. They both like going to the range with me, so, you know, I like the relationship they've established.
Just ask Coach Fuller this question, just kind of feeding off of that. Coach Norvell last week has talked a lot about player ownership, guys trying to take charge, players coaching players. Just how much have you seen that grow on your side of the ball?
A lot, a ton. But that comes from experience. And we have more guys that have been through it, and now they can tell the younger guys about it more than just younger guys going through it for the first time. So experience brings that confidence and leadership.
Do you know a guy like Dimitri more than a guy like Bless? I mean, you only had Bless for 15 practices in offseason, but you had Dimitri for a whole year.
Yep.
So, I mean, which guy do you know better right now as we're sitting here talking?
Well, yeah, naturally you'll say because of time, but I mean, I've spent a lot of time with Bless also. And then when I came in with Meach, you know, at the time, Meach wasn't like, he wasn't going through the spring when I first got there. So the time on the field is about the same, but no, I mean, I know Meach a little bit more just because I spent more time. But I mean, Bless, man, I spent a lot of time with Bless too.
Can Dimitri and Jackson, are those guys that can earn trust and earn playing time here in the next few weeks?
Yeah, they just got to earn the trust with the guys in the room. You know, like at O-line, when you bring a guy out and you put him out there, the group will let you know if they trust him to go out there and do the job. It's not more of, oh, it's my job, but you got to have some competition. But when we send those guys out there, those are the guys the unit trusts to get the job done for everybody.
Julian Armella's confidence, too much or just right for you?
Nah, man, Julian's fine. Like, it's crazy because perception is not who Julian is. Julian is a work hard. I mean, he'll call me at 11:30 p.m. talking about he want to get on Zoom and watch film. Like, he is a work hard. I think the confidence comes because of the work he puts in.
The running backs in that entire segment that you guys have now. I mean, what does Trey add something different that you guys haven't had in years past here? Or is it compared to somebody that's been here?
I mean, what I like about Trey is that leadership and ownership he's taking in the room. You know, what I'd say is like you talk about the offensive line, players coaching players. If you watch our practice, I promise you, Trey will be standing behind the young running backs and they're coaching them just like he was Coach Johnson. I mean, he takes it serious and trying to push the group.
Do you guys have like all the tools you want as an offensive coordinator? Do you have the different kinds of running backs, different kinds of receivers? I mean, do you guys feel you have the full allotment to run the offense you guys want?
What I love about what Coach Norvell offense is we use the tools that we have. They are the offense. You know, we're going to put the best players in the best situations to make plays. So we got the players. We just got to make sure we have the scheme to fit them.
Having a now veteran quarterback too, I mean, how much does Jordan leading this offense help make that happen?
Same progression that you talk about with the young O-lineman, young running back. Same with Jordan. Jordan was a young guy out there with a whole new coaching staff, whole new system. So his comfort level has just shown strides, as it should. He went through the normal process of a developing quarterback. You know, he kind of struggled early where they said he couldn't do. Now he can, and now he's a leader. Now he's out there checking the plays and changing the script. I mean, it becomes the Jordan Travis offense because it's built to fit the playmakers. He's definitely a playmaker.
Following up on that, just how important and valuable is it for him to go into a fall and know those one reps are always going to be his?
I mean, I think it does come with value. You know, I don't think Jordan would ever say that. I think having an understanding that you're the guy and we're going to build this with you, I think that does breed confidence, and also breeds confidence with the guys around him because the relationship he built with them, they want to see that in him. They've been pushing for him, so I think that's awesome.
Are the conditions kind of set up for Robert Scott to have a special season?
Yeah, that's up to Rob. It's up to Robert. You know, Robert, what I liked about it is he had to get thrown in there early. So he got a lot of attention and a lot of, early reps, so his experience is high. But Rob got to put it all together too, so interesting to see how he does through this camp. I'm excited for him because he's a good player, but let's see if he takes that next step.
What are the stamps that you want to put on this offense as the offensive coordinator?
All right, well, just consistency, and it's not really like, oh, I'm coming in changing or this big difference or anything like that. It's just more, I want to make sure we put our players in a position to succeed and make sure they trust each other and get to play for each other. That's more than anything.
Thomas, another year removed from his injury, did you think he's that much closer to being a
Thomas will be ready to go. He'll be ready to go. He's confident. He's if I didn't say that, he'd probably come in this door throwing stuff at me. So yeah, Thomas will be ready to go.